Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in my T110E5 and we are on Dragon Ridge. There's some 8s mixed in, mostly tier 10 match. Some 8s and 9s mixed in, but alright, Dragon Ridge, spawn in the south. I think the sweet variant or change that they made to this map was, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I think all like heavy tanks spawn on top of the hill back here. And the same for the north. I think heavy tanks spawn on the top of the ridge as well. So they must have made like a weight limit on which spawn you go to, which is pretty cool. Alright, so it's been a rough morning. Not so much RNG today, but my teams have just been disappearing so fast. So what I'm trying to do is just save my hit points, but still be in a tactical location to help the team if they push. I think a lot of people, when they want to save their hit points, they kind of go into a sniping support location, which isn't terrible, but if the red team starts to push, they're not in a great spot to be able to assist with that or counter with that push. Alright, so they got IS-7 right there. Already blops me, takes my loader. I try to sneak a shot on that motherland and I miss. IS-7 bounces, grill bounces, and I'm just not, I don't want to sit here if Artie's going to shoot at me. Once again, I want to try to save my hit points, and I don't have a med kit. I use my med kit for my loader. I do have 5 spotted target hits, and I have a lot of tanks behind me, so it's important that I keep stuff lit. However, I don't want to get shot by Artie, so it's a balance that we have to play here. Their motherland went around the south, along with that E5 I spotted right away back there. And now they have this IS-7 that wants to poke this corner with me. And I missed my shot. He's going to try to get over here. And he's going to get punished for this. Which is a good job by my team. I can fall back confidently knowing that my team's back there. However, now the IS-7 is doing what I was doing to his team. And he is pretty much just passively keeping my guys lit back there. So they're going to slowly get chewed up here. Alright, so now they got 3 guys on the corner and then an IS-4 that's in a counter position. And really now my game is coming down to, if the IS-4 is waiting for me, I can't poke up over this ridge. And then if he waits for me to shoot, then I alternatively kind of just have to sit here unless these guys pull out far enough to where they can block the IS-4 from my lower plate. I'm going to try to bait a shot here. If I can get him to shoot at me, I can potentially push up and get a shot into one of those guys. It's kind of frustrating. I'm not really doing anything here. That waffle pulls out and gets spotted, so I get a shell in him. And the IS-4 was too slow on his reaction time, so I got back down before he could even do anything. And he's a full health IS-4, so honestly, if he's just going to play peekaboo the whole game, I feel like that's somewhat of a contribution that I'm contributing to the team. Especially now that the IS-4 and the waffle have both decided to make that their game. The waffle misses and then takes off running. I get a shot into the patent, and now I notice the IS-4 isn't even around anymore, so I'm guessing he's going around the other side. It is 3-2, it's a close match. 53-55 shuts down my 3-star T-32 on my team, which I was hoping that, he could help me get through this part. You can see IS-4's spotted over there now. Motherland hits me, and I try to snapshot him, but I miss my shot. IS-7 must have forgot about me or just effectively didn't care. Just wanted to try to get damage out. As he backs up, I hit his lower plate, and now he's only got 600 hit points, so he's still a 2-shot for me. And we're down by 2 now since they made that push. And I have to keep this IS-7 off my tank destroyers while they kill the IS-4, if they kill the IS-4. We have an E3 and a T-28 prototype fighting him. And they still have the E5 in the back. Their 105 shuts down our E3. Down 3. I'm trying to find a shot into the side of that IS-4 and I just can't find it. However, I gave up a little early because it's there now. Get a shot into him. And now after I shoot, KV-4 looks for a shot here. And both my tank destroyers are dead. So what I effectively want to do is push out one side. And that IS-4 is on 368, so I can kill him with one shot. But I want to try to find a shot into this KV-4 first. And I think I hit a dead tank there. And he returns a shell right into me, so that was terrible trading. So since I can't shut KV-4 down, I'm going to have to just go for IS-4 here. IS-7 is dead, so this is where it gets really action-packed here. Alright. IS-4 is a 2-shot. Get one in his... Shooting down into an IS-4 really makes his armor less effective. And I want to face hug him, hopefully get a bounce here. And I really should have just had heat loaded so I could cut through him, but I figured since he was tipped down I'd be able to shoot through his shoulder. Alright, so KV-4 comes in behind to save the day, and I'm going to reload first, buddy. Gets me down to 459, now that E5 that's back there. I get him spotted, or my scout spots him. He's a 1-shot. There's also a tank destroyer behind me, which is a grill that has 740. I missed the E5's top cap, and then I was shooting at his side there, and my shell goes up into his turret, which is the worst possible location. Now I can see grills pushing on me, so what I want to do is get E5 track so I can use him as a shield. Shut him down, and now Grill's going to have an awkward location to shoot me there. However, he should have penned me. I got pretty lucky. I thought I was using the E5 more effectively, and there's no way that he's going to reload in time here, so he's going to try to make me miss, and he effectively just takes his death. Alright, so the action is about to calm down. Stark takes down my Tiger 2, so it's just me versus 3, and I'm worried. They got a 105. I'm not sure where he is, and I know that there already is a decent arty player, especially since he's already set up in the beginning of the match right to where the choke is going to be. Alright. So now what I want to do is get into the high ground. It's risky since I don't know where their scout is. I know their Stark is somewhere on this ridge unless he had fallen back. And Artie gets a shot towards me, so at this point I feel like I'm spotted since I don't run Sixth Sense, and this is where I suffer because I don't. End game in a 3v1. But I can tell that this mountain is going to protect me from Artie, so see the Stark there. I hit his track, but I don't break it, which is really frustrating. And I gotta keep moving. Small movements in the E5, otherwise the cupola is gonna get penned. And then the 105 gets spotted behind me. He gets a shot into me, and I just needed that snapshot. So the snapshot shoots true. And now it's just me versus Stark and Artie. And I know kind of where Artie is, so as long as I keep a mountain in between us, he shouldn't have an impact on this game until the end. Unfortunately, the 105 hit me, so 52 hit points. I don't have really anything to play with this Stark. He'd be silly to push on me. What I'm doing is just trying to go dark and kind of make them second guess on what I'm gonna do here. At least have some element of surprise. I'm gonna slowly creep around this corner. Unfortunately, I slide off the rock and hit that tree. So now I feel like Artie might have a shot on me, and I need to get up to this rock. As I get up to this rock, the Stark's spotted behind me, but he's not in a position to shoot me yet, so I get a shot into him, and unfortunately he puts it right into the top of my cupola, and game over. So I wish I had a better ending for you guys, but unfortunately it ends in disaster, and my morning continues on. I feel like if I just had one more tank, and maybe it was my fault because I wasn't being as aggressive as I normally am. Let me go to endgame stats there. Did 4,700 damage, 1,400 assists, 4,500 blocked, high cali, and you can see my team did okay, their team did better. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.